Welcome. This is Richard, and I welcome you to the Innovation Best Practices episodes, where I try to make sure every episode it can help you sell more and make more from your innovation program using proven and practical best practices that I believe can work for virtually any business and any innovation need. I want to give a special welcome to our listeners around the world in over 80 countries. Welcome back. And these episodes are available in a variety of ways. You can get them as a podcast at i2ge, that's the letter I, number 2, ge.com/podcast, or on iTunes. And as a video cast on YouTube, just in the search bar, put Richard Innovation Best Practices, and you'll find where we are. The audio is the same on these, and the video cast is a PowerPoint presentation. Some of the episodes really benefit from greater visuals, so the video cast is good for that. If you do go to iTunes, please consider giving us a 5-star rating and review. It really helps us get the word out about innovation best practices. We also have a free app for the iPhone and iPad at the App Store and for Android devices at Google Play. I love hearing from listeners, so if you just want to email me at richard@i2ge.com, you can do that. If you want a free video link for our video on 12 times more ideas than brainstorming, and also our free twice-a-month newsletter. So look forward to hearing from you. Today's episode is about important and interesting innovation news, a review from news around the world. I collect news on innovation every single day, and periodically I take a look at it and find some things to share with you that hopefully will help you. Okay. A very interesting Harvard Business Review article recently came out, said that innovation is everyone's job. Now, innovation, as I define it, is action to make something better. So making it everyone's job, I think, is a pretty good way of thinking of innovation. Research suggests that increasingly companies are turning innovation champions into innovation trainers throughout many or most company functions. Good idea. Sometimes we think innovation is limited to marketing and R&D and stuff like that. It isn't. Action to make something better can happen anywhere in the company. Innovation attitudes, not just aptitudes, matter. The ethos is as much about culture as it is about competence, as the authors say. A customer-centric airline regularly has its flight attendants give debriefs and learnings about passenger behaviors and looking for improvement opportunities. They don't name the airline, but if there's a customer-centric airline out there, I think it's Southwest. So some innovation going on in journalism at Arizona State University, the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Recently had a conference, and they were exploring how innovation is impacting journalism. The ability to send drones into more and more news locations, including such wild places as volcanoes and mountain rescues, getting them there quickly and more expensive, and getting video from a variety of angles, far cheaper and probably even quicker than helicopters that we now see. Another one that appears to be coming along is 3D videos of news stories that can bring new dimensions and a fun experience to the news. That would be fun. A little bit further out is what they're describing as virtual reality spherical filmmaking, a new way of telling stories and sharing news. Now, for those of you that have listened to these episodes, you know that I'm very curious about virtual reality and what it can bring, and it appears that there may be some possibilities in journalism. Interesting. How can we improve innovation in the United States? Well, you say it needs improving? Yeah. One source says that we're 10th in global innovation policy. Compare that to China at 44th. To improve global innovation performance, these people say, we need to reduce the corporate tax rate, enhance the R&D tax credit, increase government research, graduate more students in science, technology, engineering, and the math fields. That makes sense. I think they've maybe left some things out that can be there, because I don't think that science is the only place that we should see innovation coming from. The social sciences and liberal arts, I think, are also great opportunities. They also suggested becoming a leader in artificial intelligence development. That this would also help. And again, like virtual reality, this is another one of those that I think is very promising. In an earlier episode, I talked about the possibility of artificial intelligence moving to be a partner in the innovation process with humans. And I think that could be very, very interesting. Right now, technology and analysis and data and all that sort of stuff, it's more a function of computers and stuff like that serving humans. But this artificial intelligence holds some very big promise for innovation possibilities. 3 factors making innovation more challenging than it needs to be. First is applying core business beliefs to innovation. Boy, is this... does this make innovation more challenging than it needs to be? Yes. The possibility of failure in what some companies view as wasted time and effort results in extensive control and acute judgment, dooming most innovation when it's core business beliefs that kind of guide this. Risk and fear of the unknown. There's lots of unknowns in innovation. Unknowns in the core business are a real danger and something to be feared. Unknowns in innovation are big opportunities to learn. Very, very big difference in the risk and the fear of the unknown between innovation and the core business. Without taking risks and learning from failure, companies fail to learn. A major innovation shortcoming. The Huffington Post from Australia talks about what they call the exponential mindset. And that's because of the exponential rate of change in technology requires new ways of thinking, they say. Increasingly, companies are encouraging employees to come up with disruptive ideas and new pathways to success. They point out what they consider to be one promising direction, and this is a bit intriguing to me. Building brands from the inside out. Developing brands with a strong ethical core, supported by a vision, values, and purpose that help employees make decisions and measure success. This is like creating a vision of success supported by a strategy of values and ethics. Very interesting where we can go with that. The South China Morning Post had a story about how prizes are effectively spurring innovation. And they give some examples. The British charity Nesta, N-E-S-T-A, offers a £10 million prize for an improved solution for bacterial infections. Lots of work going on. In the United States, there's a multi-institution, including the Gates Foundation, $1.5 billion prize for a pneumococcal meningitis vaccine. Big need, big prize. Many of you may be familiar with the United States, the Ansari X $10 million prize for private spaceflight. That has spurred tremendous innovation and results. And Hong Kong's Innovation and Technology Bureau is spurring innovation with prizes also. So, from the South China Morning Post. Well, next is a Forbes article on innovation corporate accelerators. There are 116 accelerators worldwide in 2015. These are locations where there's specific resources to help entrepreneurs and inventors take their ideas to the next stage quicker than they ever could do it themselves. It's an incubator, sometimes they're referred to. It's creating an environment for startups to be supported by major corporations in many cases. And some of these may end up being adopted by the major corporations. There are also innovation labs that provide an entrepreneur with startup support. Both approaches are intended to provide corporate resources and insights to help promising startups progress faster and to be more successful. All of that's good. Here's some concluding thoughts. Innovation is a hot news topic. Finding stories is very easy from around the world. These stories also reaffirm the importance of diversity. Innovation is everyone's job. This underscores my belief that innovation is not limited to products and services. Innovation, which is action to make something better, should be occurring in every facet of the company. Next is recognize and overcome the fear of failure and risk. These are very real factors, and when it comes to innovation for most businesses, they can be killers if you don't really understand that failure is a teacher and risk is part of the game. And if you're afraid of risk and if you're afraid of failure, the likelihood that you'll do anything meaningful is fairly low. So some good insights here. If you'd like more innovation best practices help, all you need to do is go to my website, i2ge, that's the letter I, number 2ge.com. On the menu bar, click on DIY Innovation Training. That's Do-It-Yourself Innovation Training. A bunch of training programs will pop up. If you don't find one there that exactly meets your unique needs, just send me an email. I'll be glad to tailor one for your unique needs. Here's what I'm trying to do with this. I'm trying to make you innovation self-sufficient. So you don't need to hire expensive consultants like me and others to do it for you. This can be a major cost savings. Tens and tens of thousands of dollars can be saved if you become innovation self-sufficient with best practices. Another source is one of my 6 books that I published, which is titled Proven Practical Innovation That Delivers Results. It says it all, Proven Practical Results. It's available only at Amazon in a paperback and Kindle form. It's priced below my break-even cost, so it's a great value. If you have suggestions, comments, or requests, just email me at richard@i2ge.com. I love hearing from listeners. In the next episode, we're going to go back into the archives for one of the best articles on innovation from a few decades ago. It's titled The Discipline of Innovation by Peter Drucker, kind of like thought to be the founder of modern management. And it's a Harvard Business Review article from back when. I'm sharing it with you because I believe it's as relevant in most cases today as it was back then. So some really great insights that have helped a lot of people for decades. As all of you know, I'm deeply appreciative of you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon, and until then, please have a great day.